funny, motherfucker.
The Jell-O Program, starring Jack Benny with Mary Livingston and Phil Harris and his orchestra.
Thank you. This is Groucho Marx. Well, here I am, stepping in over my head again.
With Fibber McGee and Molly.
Folks, this is just as new to me as it is to you. Hello?
Hello, Mr. Benny, this is Rochester. The Great Gildersleeve.
Well, what an original greeting.
Hello and welcome to another week of comedy, funny, ha ha. This week we are going to air the long-running and very popular show called You Bet Your Life, which was a radio show and a TV show. Or rather, it was a radio program and a TV show. It originally aired on ABC Radio in 1947, then moved to CBS Radio in 1949, then NBC Radio in 1950, then NBC TV in 1950 also, and it ran on NBC TV for 11 years to 1961. So in all, it was on radio and TV from 1947 to 1961. Very long run. The original host was the legendary and famous Groucho Marx from the Marx Brothers. Today we are going to listen to the original Audition episode of You Bet Your Life. This was recorded September 15th, 1947.
Ladies and gentlemen, at any moment during the next 30 minutes, someone might receive $1,000 cash. At any moment during the next 30 minutes.
Really?
You bet your life. Here's the show that has the $1,000 bell that rings at the mention of the mystery word. And here's the star of You Bet Your Life, one of the greatest stars of all time,
Jupiter.
A man known to millions everywhere.
Howard Hughes.
Someone who's worked up from the bottom of the ladder.
Oh, Margaret Truman.
The one and only...
Thank you. This is Groucho Marx. Well, here I am, stepping in over my head again. Folks, this is just as new to me as it is to you. I've never done one of these shows before, but we've got several couples up here on the stage, a lot of people in the seats out front, and the doors are locked, so I've got to go through with it. Besides, somebody might win $1,000 cash at any moment. All I know is it can't be me. Jack Slattery, who's the first couple?
Well, Miss Merle McHugh and Mr. Robert Brooks meet the man with all the money, Groucho Marx.
Welcome to You Bet Your Life. Folks, we advertise for a lot of people to come to the show today who are interested in getting married, but who haven't found the right mate yet. And just before we went on the air, these two volunteers were chosen from the audience. Have you two met each other before?
No.
Miss McHugh, shake hands with Mr. Brooks.
How do you do? I
now pronounce you man and wife.
Hey, wait a minute, Groucho. You're going a little bit too fast.
Well, I guess I was a little hasty. So you two want to get married, eh?
That's right.
Mr. Brooks, may I ask one question?
Yes, Mr. Marx.
Why? And Miss McHugh, why do you want to get married?
Well,
are you being evicted?
No. I think I'm about the right age. And
the right age. You certainly are. Now, before we give you a chance to make $1,000, let's see how well matched you are. Who knows? Maybe Cupid Marx will light a fire here. Could be. Would you mind telling me how old you are, Miss McHugh?
22.
22, huh? And what is your occupation?
I'm a waitress.
A waitress?
Yes.
Wish you'd wait on me occasionally. And how old are you?
24, Mr. Marx.
24? And what is your occupation?
I sell clothes.
Well, wholesale?
No.
I see. Well, how tall is your ideal dream man, Miss McHugh?
Well, usually over 6 feet.
Oh, are you over 6 feet?
Yes, I am. 6'1".
6'1", huh? Well, these two may get along all right here, huh? Merle, do you prefer the polite type or the rugged caveman type?
Well, I don't like to be dragged around by the hair, but I like somebody that's kind of polite on the surface and maybe strong once in a while. You know.
What about you? How do you feel about that, huh?
Well, I think she's got me right on the head there. You see, I'm rugged, and I'm still,
Well, I mean, do you like to drag girls around by the hair, huh?
I can try it sometime.
Well, I guess it could be fun at that, huh? Now, tell me, do you prefer blondes or brunettes?
No, honestly, brunettes.
You like brunettes best, huh?
Sure.
Is this a sudden decision, or is this something that you...
No, it's been going on for quite some time.
It has, huh? And how do you feel about it, Mel?
Well, I usually like redheads, but I can make exceptions.
This girl knows how to wait, I'll tell you that. Now, Bob, what do you think? Do you think that a fella should kiss a girl on the first date?
Yes, definitely.
Well, you're pretty impartial with that decision, huh?
Yes, very much so.
Well, why do you feel that way, huh?
Well, if you like the girl and you want to go out and have a good time, and you had a terrific evening, and you come back and you both stand on the doorstep, it's silly to just say goodnight and walk away, isn't it? I mean, she might forget all about you in a very few days, and that wouldn't be any good.
Well, you might kiss her and she might forget about you even quicker, huh?
Yeah, but not me.
Not the way you kiss. Well, I don't know. I've never kissed you, so I don't know. However, I'm not doing anything tonight. Now, Merle, how do you feel about this? Do you think that a fella should kiss a girl the first time he takes her out? Or do you feel that's like walking into a candy store and swiping the stuff before you paid for it, huh?
I don't know if it's kind of surprise, spontaneous. I guess I wouldn't mind. I mean,
You mean if it's combustion?
Oh, yeah. I like what he asked. That makes it kind of uncomfortable.
Oh, you just want him to
Of course,
grab
if
you
I-
and kiss you, huh?
Mm-hmm. If I liked him well enough to go out with him, I guess I wouldn't mind too much if he kissed me.
I see.
tonight.
Well, I'm not doing anything tonight either. Now, tell me, Bob, what do you think is the ideal size family? I mean, now, this is a natural sequence from kissing. I mean, I'd just like to find out how you feel. What is your
think
conception of the... 3?
Yeah, 2 boys and a girl.
2 boys and a girl, huh? And how do you feel about it?
Well, that's funny. I like 2 boys and a girl, too. I mean, I've always thought that was nice.
He's hooked already, I can see. He hasn't disagreed with anything he said yet, huh? Well, you each want 2 boys and a girl, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's 6 children you want, huh? You make a pretty good partnership. Do you have any idea what you're going to do right now?
No.
Do you have any idea? Well, you're going to work together. In a nice way, of course. You have something in common now. You two and each of the couples here on stage have just been credited with $20 on our books. I'll ask each couple 3 questions. You bet me you can answer those questions using any part of the $20 you want. The idea is to build your $20 into as much money as possible. Because the couple winning the most money not only gets to keep it, but also gets a chance at a $1,000 question at the end of the show. Is that clear?
Certainly is.
Now, how'd you like a chance at the $1,000 right this minute?
Oh,
Good
fine.
idea.
Let's go.
Well, if you happen to mention a certain secret word any time you're up here talking, a bell will ring like this. That doesn't mean you have to jump out the window. That means you get a chance at the $1,000 question. Now, when the bell rings, I'll ask you the $1,000 question immediately, and if you answer it right, you collect the $1,000.
This is Jack Slattery off stage where no one in the studio can hear me. If anybody mentions the word air, A-I-R, during the rest of the show, he gets a chance at the $1,000 question. Remember, the secret word is air, A-I-R. And now, back to Groucho.
Married. If you were married, you would probably get 900 and she'd get 100, huh? Now, what would you do with the 500 that you'd win?
Oh, I'd like to buy some clothes and maybe a couple of books and records. Mostly clothes.
Mostly clothes, huh? And you?
I'm the saving kind. I'll save that for the honeymoon.
I
Well,
look
look.
pretty on the honeymoon.
Well, look, he sells the clothes. Are you going to buy the clothes from him?
20% discount.
I see. Well, I wonder which of our couples is going to win the most money. Just to be fair, so the other couples will know how much this couple ends up with, I'd like you other contestants to get off the stage. Beat it! Scram, Wharton, lock them in the dressing room. Stuff a vice president there is. We'll bring them back one at a time. Okay, they're gone now. Now, you two get 3 questions. First one is on food. How much of your $20 do you want to bet you can answer it?
10.
If you bet 10,
No,
you
let's
make 10.
5.
Now,
It's
wait a
so
minute.
easy
Decide
for a while.
between you.
No, I mean 10.
Now, let's
10,
bet 5 and be conservative. Just to start out, see
You're
what
going to
happens.
find out now who's the boss here.
All right. I'll bet 5.
You're going to bet 5? It's that way in every family. I don't know why you're all so surprised out there. Now, let me understand this. You're betting $5 between you. Is that right?
That's right.
Now, you can take all the time you want on this answer. I'll give you 5 seconds. Now, here's the question. In the entire world, what food is most extensively used? Wheat, corn, rice, or pablum? You get one answer between you now, so talk it over.
Wheat?
What do you
I
think?
imagine because that's used for a lot of other things, too.
Yeah, wheat.
We'll say wheat.
We say wheat.
I'm sorry. The answer is rice. If you folks had been married, you'd have been aware of that, huh? How much have they got, Jack?
They got $15, Groucho.
They've got $15. Well, now's your second question. It's on etiquette. This question pays 2 to 1. How much do you want to bet of your $15? Remember, you've got to make more than the other couples in order to get a chance at the $1,000 question.
Let's try 10 this time.
No, let's go 5 this time.
Oh, brother, is he going to save their money when they get married,
The
huh?
other five.
but I know we'll
We've got to
double
get
it.
it back and double it this time.
Well, all right, make it 10.
Make it 10.
Well, here it is. Is it proper to break a piece of bread or roll in the soup? Is it proper to break a piece of bread or roll in the soup?
What do you think?
Is it proper or improper?
I don't think so. I think it's improper.
You think it's improper?
No, I wouldn't say it that way. I would say that it wasn't improper, but it just isn't done.
Well, but you've got to answer one way or the other. You can't be a diplomat here. You've got to come right out with some kind of a specific answer.
I'll say no.
No, it's not proper.
It's not proper. You're absolutely right. It's very improper, especially to roll in the soup. Now, how much have they got, Jack?
I'll have $35, Groucho.
$35. Now, for your last chance, it's a general question. How much of your $35 do you want to bet? It pays 3 to 1 this time. So if you win, you've got $105.
What's the question about?
That's the thing we don't reveal, huh?
Oh.
We'll make this question even more interesting. If you get it right, we'll send an Admiral radio phonograph combination to anybody you name in each of your hometowns. Well, if you get it right, who shall we send it to and where?
I'd like to send it to my mother in New York.
Your mother's in New York,
Yes.
huh? She hasn't got a radio phonograph?
No, she hasn't, as a matter of fact.
I see. Has she got a husband?
Yes. Last I heard from her, she did.
Oh, she did, huh? Is that in recent years, huh?
Still does.
And where would you like your radio phonograph combination sent? The Admiral radio phonograph.
Well, I suppose my mother also in Wisconsin.
Oh. Nobody's mother apparently has a phonograph, huh? In Wisconsin, whereabouts in Wisconsin? Milwaukee, huh? Well, there's a lot of beer there. I didn't know they were short on radios, though. I guess if you got enough beer, you don't need a radio, huh? Okay, now how much are you betting?
Make it $20 and clear it off.
All right, let's do
You're
that.
betting $20, huh? Okay, if you get it right, they get the radios. If you get it wrong, you probably get time bombs in the next mail. Now, here's the question. Does mohair come from a camel, a sheep, a goat, or a toupee? A camel, a sheep, a goat, or a toupee?
Yeah.
Now, talk it over.
Now, let's think about it. It couldn't be a camel, could it? Because that's camel's hair. Sheep? Well, let's say the goat. Do you think so?
Yeah, must be a goat.
A goat is absolutely right, Jack. What did they find out? Let me congratulate you, huh? Boy, I did that too, don't I?
Just introduced.
They ended up with $95.
$95. Well, congratulations to you, and
a good friendship.
you just sit down over there. We'll see you all later, huh? I wonder if any of the other couples will make more than $95. If they don't, you two get a chance at the $1,000 question. Okay, boys, send in the next couple. You two sit down over there and split your winnings. If you go ahead and get married, let us know. Put the handcuffs on him, boys, so he can't get away. We got a little time left, so before I give the winning couple their $1,000 question, I want to give our guests who are going to be married something special. Something they can use all their married lives, something that costs me nothing. Jump down, huh? Now, here's a problem that I hope doesn't come up too soon with you newlyweds, but you might as well listen. It's a letter from Mrs. R.H. in Dallas who writes, I found a romantic letter in my husband's pocket from another woman. Should I forget about it, or should I go and visit the other woman? What do you think? Raise your hands, huh? We'll take this lady right here, huh? Take her for everything she's got. What do you think should be the answer, huh?
Well,
what is your name, miss?
I'm Mrs. Lillian Watkins.
Oh, I thought you were a miss. Miss
no,
Watkins,
I've been married 25 years.
25 years.
Yes,
and how
sir.
many little Watkins, huh?
I haven't any.
No Watkins at
No,
all?
sir.
Well, you're still time. 25 years isn't too long, huh? And what is your
While there's
occupation?
life, there's hope.
Yes, there is. And sometimes while there's life, there's time, huh? What is your occupation, miss?
Well, I'm a housewife, but I used to be a long-distance telephone operator.
Oh, I bet you've given me many a wrong number in my time, huh?
I suppose I have.
Well, no wonder you have no children with all those wrong numbers, huh? Now, what do you think is the answer to this problem, huh?
Well, I've been married 25 years, and if I found a letter in my husband's pocket
You'd steal
today,
his pants, huh?
I would just ignore it because good husbands are hard to find.
I think you've got something there. I think even bad husbands are hard to find. I think that's a very logical solution. Thank you very much, huh? Well, the time's up. That's all the advice we can spread around right now. It's time to give our winning couple the $1,000 question. Thanks to you folks in the audience for your advice. I hope everybody made notes.
Well, come back on the stage up here, Quiz Kid, because the winning couple is waiting for the $1,000 question.
Where'll I get unwrapped from this snake here?
They are Miss Helen Hayden and Mr. John Bagnoli. That's the couple about to be married. They ran their $20 into $158.
Are you nervous, kids, or do you always turn green this time of year? Well, tell us again, what are you going to do with the $1,000 if you win it? Now you'll have to get married, won't you, huh?
Sure will. That'll be a good start.
What are you going to do? What are you going to do with the money if you win it? You still going to buy the Bendix?
Well, we have to get back to New York very soon because his school is in New Jersey, so I guess part of it will go for that.
All right. Well, here's the question. If you answer it, you get $1,000 cash right now. The question is on current events. Everybody reads the newspaper and should keep abreast of the times. Let's hope you folks do. I'll give you 10 seconds. Ready? Here it is. And please don't anybody in the audience shout it out. We'll only have to give them another question. Okay. Who was the wife of the president of Argentina? Decide the answer between you now.
Eva Peron.
Absolutely right. You have won $1,000. Congratulations. You've just won $1,000, and here it is. I wonder if they've revived the sponsor yet. Anyway, you deserve the money. You worked hard for it. And I know it'll be a big help to you in the future. Congratulations again, and here's wishing you a happy married life. And don't forget to invite me to your golden wedding. Huh?
Well, thank you very much.
Next week, another $1,000 might be given away at any moment. And if nobody gets it next week, it'll go up to $2,000 the following week. Anything else, Groucho?
Only that I want to sincerely thank all of you for helping me out this past half hour. I hope you liked it. I know I've had a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to seeing you, all of you, next week when we'll be on the air again to bring... Hey, I said it, the secret word. I said air, and that was it, air. Pay me $1,000, somebody.
Oh, Groucho, you can't take that money away.
I know it. I was just carried away. Good night, folks. Good morning, folks.
Join us next week. It's exciting, it's fun. You Bet Your Life, a John Goodell production. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed. As always, you can listen to my podcast on all podcast services. You can also go to my website, otr.duane.media, to listen to all of my podcasts. There's donation information, patron information, and more all on the website. The website is slowly improving. Thank you for your patience. It takes a while to update and add information to the website, but it's getting there. You can also find me on Instagram, Duane.otr. You can also email me if you want, info@otr.duane.media. Hope you enjoyed, and until next time, stay safe, wish you well, and as always, peace.